Hello, darling.
Welcome to the Run for Approval. It's been a while, hasn't it? I've been really busy at home, just really letting the chronic illness take hold. But we're out and we're proud to be gliding in to the Dusty Knuckle in Harringay. There, I said it. We're gay. And if you're a homophobe, you'd better scroll on through. Speaking of knuckle, let's go back to the matter in hand, which is the access. So as you can see, there's no step to enter, and then there is a sort of built-in ramp. We had booked a table and we were met by a lovely server who gave us a choice of table, and we selected the window and got to grips with the documentation, aka the menu. The Dusty Knuckle is a cafe and bakery by day, and by night the pizzas come out to play. And for the month of March, there has been some sort of wine collaboration, which is actually what drew me in on this occasion. It really jumped off the page on Instagram and I was quick to snap up a table. I believe it was some sort of wine partnership fusion / meeting of the minds with local wine places. There was a lovely lady called Hannah, who was a sort of roaming winologist who was able to advise us on the wines. This is an orange wine, very funky, very fresh, very trendy. I had a marinara pizza and I added capers and it was just so good. I really do just love a simple pizza. It was spectacular, and I actually wonder, I don't know, I just love a sort of bubbly sourdough base, a BSB. It really is up there for me, and let's just say I'm still thinking about it today. We had a round of drinks to finish. Me and my dear friend Jard have had a chilled red here, which is a new sort of world for me. I'm here for it. With regards to the bathroom, so I wasn't able to find out any information before we got on site, shall we say. Nothing online. I tried to call, but the number wasn't happening for me. But luckily, if you go around the side, you can enter via the stage door, which means you can have a step-free bathroom experience, which is great. So there's a step inside the restaurant, but if you go out and round, there's no step. However, there is not an accessible bathroom. So as much as it works for me, because I can stand for short periods, it wouldn't work for everybody. So unfortunately, I cannot award the ramp for approval, which is such a shame, but it doesn't take away from the wonderful evening of food, drink and company that was had on this day. We had an absolute hoot, and I really do love the Dusty Knuckle. We also were given some sort of focaccia offcuts / leftovers to take home, which is so nice, a lovely touch. Sometimes it just isn't possible to have an accessible bathroom, and it is what it is. But the one thing I would say is please do consider listing your access information, because then people can just decide for themselves if it's going to work for them. Bye.